You just mentioned that this Georgia Tech team is going to be one that runs the ball a lot. They got guys like Dante Smith, Trey Cooley in that backfield. What's it been like kind of prepping for a team that's got a running back committee like that?
Yeah. Obviously, we know they have a lot of good depth. They have a lot of great backs. So um, I think definitely emphasizing stopping the run game is going to be a priority. I mean, we want passing scenarios, so the emphasis has been on trying to figure how to contain it, get them to pass the ball, and force it to third down. So, I mean, that's how our prep's been. So we're just going to continue to prep that way.
Yeah, Yaya, Yasir, Momo, Monty Montgomery are all gone. They were big-time playmakers last year. Who do you see rising up to fill in those spots, and how do you guys overcome the loss of that much talent?
I definitely think we have, especially on D-line, we have a lot of up-and-coming. We have a lot of young people, but Stephen Herron, that's a name that's been tossed around. He's obviously stepping up, taking up that role. We have a lot of good backers. Our DBs are productive, whether it's blitz, PBUs. They're all over the field. So we have a lot of good people to look at. I don't know if I would give you people in specific that you don't already know, but I'd just say watch us, basically.
The defensive scheme this year, I guess, is different from last year, but as for you personally with your position and your responsibilities, has it changed much?
Obviously, I'm more on an edge now this year. Difference in front from 3 to 4. I have more edge responsibility, more edge rushing. Last year I was a lot of interior. That's just how it worked out. So I think in terms of role, having the flexibility to potentially drop out, rush quarterback from various positions, I think that's something this defense has allowed me to do and expand upon. So.
Ashton, I know you've already talked about their running backs a little bit, but one of their running backs is Travion Cooley, a guy you know a little bit something about. What's that going to be like going against him?
What's that like? I definitely think it's going to be, to me, that's a cool experience. I know that people might not think so, but you go against him in practice, so you kind of know how it's like to play against him, but I think being able to meet him on the field would be something that I look forward to, so just really excited for that.
Ashton, do you think there's anything that's going to surprise people about this defense, or something that maybe people aren't talking about enough that you think is a strength?
Let me think. What are people talking about? I gotta think about that. I mean, I would really say our DBs. I mean, people usually talk about the D front. I think the DBs don't get as much love as they should. We got a lot of good DBs, a lot of returning talent. We got a lot of new talent. So it's kind of hard to see from the outside how they fit in. But, I mean, from just watching it, they're playmakers. They're going to be all around the ball. They're going to give us more time to rush, stuff like that. I mean, I just feel like they don't get the love they deserve. So that's a group to look out for.
Ashton, a lot of people have talked about the linebacker position. How have you seen TJ Quinn kind of emerge as a guy who in the spring game made a ton of plays and now has some a little bit of experience?
No, I mean I love TJ. TJ's a quiet type, but I think he's definitely stepped more into that role, like understanding what the playbook is, how he fits into it, how to give us calls and stuff like that. I think just being able to get game experience is really that's really all he needs. He's a great player. He's strong. He's fast. He's talented. So I'm looking forward to playing on the field with him. So.
How do you incorporate being from Florida and your upbringing into your playing?
I think a big thing in Florida is speed, and that's something like I try to emphasize in my game. You don't really get breaks in Florida when you play football, so trying to be relentless, trying to be always around the ball, just trying to being relentless, having a high motor. I feel like that's something that I would incorporate, and that's what I try to do every time I'm on the field. So.
Ashton, you guys have been working a lot for game week. It's been a long time since the final game. When game week finally does arrive, does it feel a little different when the alarm clock goes off? Or, I mean, is it different around the football complex?
You can definitely feel the air is a lot different. I mean, we're prepping for it every week, but I definitely think there's a sense of urgency, as my coach would say, from all the guys. So, I mean, we're really tuned up this week. We're looking forward to it, just to go down, give people a show. Thank you.